Hi guys, and welcome to day 97 of our 365 Days of Courage, where we always try to encourage one another every day. We do this for a year. We look for those verses in the Bible that assure us not to be afraid, to fear nothing, and to take courage. Our courage verse for today is taken from the book of Psalms, chapter 94, verse 19. At ang sabi doon ay, "When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy." Alright. We have defined anxiety already before in one of our courage verses. At ang ibig sabihin ng anxiety is the feeling of nervousness and uneasiness, more related to anticipation or apprehension of something. Yung mga what ifs. Alright? Ibig sabihin, anxiety is caused by our overthinking. Ibig sabihin, hindi tayo mapakali. Balisa tayo. And of course, imbes na ma-enjoy natin ang every moment, hindi natuloy natin nagagawang mag-enjoy because lagi nating iniisip, what if ganito mangyari? What if ganito? Ang dami nating what ifs, di ba? And most of the time, yung mga what ifs na yan, ay hindi naman nangyayari. So, nasayang lang yung oras natin worrying about it. And guys, we have talked about this already. Okay? And so, let's compare our situation sa sitwasyon ni Elijah nung time na hinahabol siya ni Queen Jezebel. And it happens to be our first reading sa araw na ito from the book of 1 Kings chapter 19 verses 4 to 8. The prophet Elijah was being pursued by Queen Jezebel. Bakit kaya? Alright, let's take a look at the story behind kung bakit gustong habulin ni Jezebel itong si Prophet Elijah. Sana all hinahabol, di ba? But in the case of Elijah, hindi magandang balita kung bakit siya hinahabol. Hinahabol siya because Queen Jezebel wants to kill the Prophet Elijah. Ano ba kasi nangyari? When Jezebel married King Ahab, she made it a point na yung mga tao under the rule of King Ahab are going to worship Baal, a god of nature. And para maipatupad niya ito, she had put to death a lot of prophets. Siyempre, nakarating yun kay Prophet Elijah. Prophet Elijah was angry, and what did he say? He prophesied na magkakaroon ng mahaba-habang drought. At yung drought na ito is yung Mala-El Nino, diba? Okay, mahabang drought. Now, as a punishment, of course, being a divine retribution. After that, hinamon niya yung mga pare nitong si Baal sa isang contest. Anong contest yan? Na magdasal sila, both him, Elijah, and the priests of Baal, sa kanilang mga Diyos. In order na yung offering nila in the form of a bull will be consumed by fire. And of course, sa contest na to, we all know that Prophet Elijah won. And he had all the priests of Baal slain. Pinagpapatay yung mga pare nitong si Baal. And of course, when Jezebel heard of this, she was so furious that she wanted to kill Elijah. And that is why Elijah, out of fear, he was just victorious a while ago dahil sa sinabi ni Queen Jezebel that she wants to kill Elijah. Natakot naman na itong si Elijah and he fled. Tumakas siya. Alright? Imagine yun. Your life is at stake. So, i-compare mo yung anxiety mo doon sa nararamdaman ni Elijah that time. Diba? Walang-wala tayo dyan. Walang-wala yung experiences natin dyan sa naranasan ni Elijah na yan. But then, reading through the story, makikita natin in the end, God rescued Elijah. How? Out of fear, Elijah went inside a cave at doon siya nagtago. And then, God sent ravens to feed him. Ravens, mga ibon. Sila nagdadala ng pagkain niya. And the river or the brook na nag-flow doon sa lugar na malapit doon sa kuwebang pinagtataguan niya, it did not dry out, and so that provided him the water that he needed. You see, God rescued Elijah in that particular situation. And of course, guys, kung bakit natin pinag-uusapan ito, it's because if you're going to compare yung nararamdaman mong anxiety sa ngayon. Of course, hindi natin maiiwasan yan because we will worry at some point in our lives, and sometimes yung hindi tayo talaga mapakali, hindi tayo makatulog, hindi tayo makakain sa kakaisip sa isang bagay. Now, our courage verse today is telling us not to worry, not to fear, relax lang. Why? Because just as God has rescued Elijah, He will also rescue you in your time of distress. You just need to trust Him. So what's the message for us, guys? Guys, yung dahilan ng anxiety mo, yung dahilan ng pag-worry mo na yan, walang-wala yan sa naranasan ni Elijah. And as we have seen, God rescued Elijah in that state. And ibig sabihin, i-rescue ka rin ni God. And that everything is going to be alright in the end. So stop worrying, guys. Oh, by the way, our courage verse for today does not again contain the exact words, do not be afraid, do not worry, and do not fear. But it is an encouraging word saying na kapag ka tayo nakakaramdam ng anxiety, especially yung anxiety within us, hindi talaga nagpapatulog. Yung assurance ng Panginoon is, ano sabi doon sa last part ng ating courage verse? Your consolation gives me joy. What is God's consolation? That God will make things happen in order na yung cause ng anxiety natin ay masusolusyonan. That is the consolation that will give us joy. Isipin na lang natin kung ano yung ginawa niya kay Elijah. And that will give us the assurance na if God has done that to Elijah, then He will also do that to me. And it will give us joy. And so guys, ito lang. God is in complete control. Huwag tayong matakot. Kontrolado niya ang lahat, bawat pangyayari. What are we going to do? We just lean on Him and trust Him. We lean on Him for guidance, and we trust that He will see us through all of this. Yung mga causes ng anxiety natin na yan will be solved in due time. Alright guys? So once again guys, thank you for always tuning in and for watching. And I hope to see you tomorrow for day 98 of our 365 days of courage. Bye guys! See you tomorrow!